This is Homo floresiensis, and this is something that we never expected to see. And when it was first discovered, there was a huge amount of controversy as to even whether it was a real hominin species or not. But now most people would agree that it clearly is. It's found on the island of Flores in the Indonesian archipelago. The species, we think, dates from round about 50,000 or so at its latest, going back possibly as much as 700,000 or more, even possibly more, because they found a number of sites on Flores now where they think Homo floresiensis was present. It's sometimes called the Hobbit.
The Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah, didn't have hairy feet there or anything like that. I don't encourage my students to actually call it the Hobbit, but they always do. It's something we didn't expect because it doesn't look like anything that should be around at the same time. Right, as I said, say 50,000, 60, 70,000 years, something like that. It's a stone tool maker as well. Its brain size is actually smaller than old Homo habilis.
Oh, Homo habilis,
yeah.
Right.
Its brain size is closer to another group of hominins called Australopithecines.
Right, so that's
which
really early.
Yeah, which is 2.5, 3, 4 million, depending on which species you want to be talking about. The question that has arisen about this is it an example of Homo erectus moving down the island chain, inhabiting islands, and then becoming isolated on those islands? Because there's a phenomenon that occurs when you are isolated on an island is that you will shrink down because you require less resources. You require less richness from the environment around. The smaller you are, the less energy you use, therefore the less energy you need out of the environment around you. It's a strategy for surviving in areas where you've got no chance of leaving, like an island. Is this an Erectus, or the result of an Erectus moving that became trapped on Flores and could not actually escape? And the result is this. Or, and this is something that's starting to appear in the literature more and more now, is this a species of hominin, which was always this size anyway, it's not a shrunk down one, but left Africa before Erectus actually evolved? A small-brained, small-bodied hominin able to move very quickly that left Africa and spread throughout the world, explaining many of these very, very early sites that we find perhaps in China, that we find in Indonesia as well.